In this video lesson, we're going to take a look at the amp envelope generator, attack, decay, sustain, and release. Before we get there, let's think about our signal path first. We start with the oscillator, into the filter, and then here is the main amplifier output level control. All right. Now, I've got noise generator selected right here for my source, so let's listen to that. So here's my source, goes through the filter. And finally, let me turn my amp all the way off. There we go. There's my amplifier. The amplifier is normally closed, and what we do is we use the Amplitude envelope generator here to open and close the amp with an attack time, how fast it opens up to as loud as it can be, decay, after it opens up, it decays back down, or it starts closing down. The sustain level here, as long as I keep my finger on the keyboard, it will remain open at that level. The amp will remain open. And the release time, how long it takes to actually shut down completely again. All right? So here, let's go ahead and turn all these off right there. And I'm playing a key. Okay. So here, tick there. Let's go ahead and just have attack and decay. See, very fast attack, and the more I raise the decay stage, the longer it takes for that key to die away. Let's go ahead and close the level control here a little and just show you that it's essentially relative. So now with the level control here, that's as loud as the amplifier is going to get. No matter what I do here, it will never get any louder than essentially my limiter that I've put there. So I'll put it back to its normal setting, which is right about there. Now with attack and decay, I've essentially got a two-stage envelope. If you think about acoustic instruments, specifically plucked instruments like maybe a guitar, if you pluck the string and you don't dampen it with your hand, it just keeps ringing until the vibrations of the string or the energy of the string completely dies away. So I'll play a note here. And you'll hear it die away, and my finger is still on the key. Now, I'm going to play a note, and then I'll let it off in just a second. I won't keep holding it down. And you can hear how immediately it jumps out of the decay stage and goes to the release stage, and the release stage is very short, which means the amp shuts down completely right away. Let me do that again. There we go. Now I'm going to increase the release stage. There we go. Now when I just hit the key, just tap the key once, there's a tap there, quick tap, you can hear that because I have the release stage raised, it takes a while for the amplifier to completely shut back down. Okay, so attack. Decay stage. And then the release stage there. What about that sustain stage there? Sustain stage has to do with while my finger is still on the key and still pressing it down, okay? So I'm just going to play a note and hold it here. Still holding. I'm still holding. Still holding, even though you don't hear anything, because the decay stage, it's decayed completely. It's decayed to the level of the sustain stage. And since the sustain stage is 0 or off, you don't hear anything. Let me raise this. And there you go. See the noise there, the white noise was still there, but that sustain stage was so low that you didn't hear anything. It was essentially shutting down the amp. Okay? So now I'm opening it back up. My finger is still on the key, and this determines, after it goes through the decay stage, how loud will the sound be as long as I keep my finger on the keyboard. Okay? So that's what sustain stage is there. So that's really the basics of it. Attack, decay, sustain, release. And the more you experiment with it, the better you'll get with it.